Hello and welcome to Shutter Up and Shoot. My name is Joep, and today I'm going to show you how I shoot long exposure light trails, the car trails coming by. Here I have some examples of some pictures I shot the last few weeks and months. Um, this is one of my favorites, so yeah, you got tons of light trails here. What I kind of want to show you is not to do regular light trail. Like there's probably tons of tutorials out there how to do light trail. It's not that hard, but getting a decent amount of light trails gets hard, and sometimes, especially when you shoot around this time of day in blue hour, it doesn't get that dark yet to make like a super long exposure. And there's some other disadvantages of doing it in one shot. So I'm showing you how I stack multiple images together in Photoshop and show you how to get tons of light trails and get a really cool effect. So I'll show you here the example of this image. So I have this in Photoshop. So here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 different exposures of the same image, and all with different light trails. So this is a new SkyTrain, they call it here in Vancouver, SkyTrain station. It's like a rapid little train metro thing, and they're opening soon. And I thought it would be cool to take some pictures of Blue Hour because it's pretty cool architecture. And I just thought with this image it would be really cool, an extra element to use those light trails in front of it. But the problem I had is with Blue Hour, I couldn't get enough exposure to get tons of light trails. As you see in these pictures, it's just a few cars coming by, which gives it a cool effect, but not exactly what I was looking for. You can use like an ND filter. I have a polarizer filter which you lose some light and you can get longer exposures. This was probably shot around maybe 3 seconds, 4 seconds, I think. But another problem here is if you do really long exposure, you have traffic lights here. So every minute or so, there's a whole row of cars parked in front of it. They're not moving, and if you take a long exposure, you don't get any light trails. You just see cars parked there. And to be honest, cars in an image like that it's not that nice. It doesn't look that great. So in this way, I shoot multiple images, different light trails, and I can time when cars are actually driving. I look and see when cars are coming and going, and I can press the shutter whenever tons of cars are actually moving and coming by. And so what we're doing is combine all these images. They're all shot with the same settings. Combine these images and blend all the light trails together. So what you do is you go to File, then you go Scripts under File, and then Load Files into Stack. And then you just click Add Open Files, and then all your files are in here. And then make sure to press Create Smart Object after loading layers. You can do Attempt Automatically Assign Sources. I use a tripod, so it doesn't need to be aligned. You could do it if maybe you move the tripod a little bit, or I don't know if you handheld it. I don't think this will work with handheld, but maybe other scenarios you can handheld and shoot several shots and maybe auto align it. So that option, you have it there. I'm not doing it now because it just takes extra processing time. So just click OK, and then Photoshop will do its work and create a smart object. So what I did too, while we're waiting, is I did edit these images in Lightroom. So I'm just working with JPEGs, makes things a lot faster, and I'm only blending these light trails together. So most of the editing is done. Did that in Lightroom, exported a JPEG, and then import the JPEGs into here. Makes everything a lot faster. You can just go from Lightroom, just put them directly in Photoshop. There's an option for that, but then you're probably working with raw files, and that would make things a lot slower. Okay, so it's ready. It's a smart object now. So then we go, and so the smart object is pretty much all layers packed into one on top of each other. Then we go to Layer, Smart Objects, Stack Mode, and we do Maximum. And then we'll wait again. Probably speed this time, we'll speed it up. Okay, so Photoshop is done, and as you can see now, we have tons more light trails. So the only thing left to do is click on this thing here, bars, and then flatten image. So it flattens the image, then you're all done. So you got, if you compare it to one of the other images, you see tons of light trails that have been added and gives a much better effect. And I like it. I like it. So as you can see, I've done it with other ones as well. This one is a little bit different approach, and I always like to wait till a bus or a truck or something comes by because they have often lights on the top, or like even the bus windows are bright, and it gives a really cool effect. This was just a truck and had these little orange lights on top, so it gives you some extra light trails. Always cool to blend in. This instance, I did have a bus exposure, but I took it out because then the light trails will go right over the main subject of the image, and that would take away from it. So I took that one out. This one, I believe here some kind of bus or truck or something came by, so you got lots of light trails also up higher, which gives it a really cool effect. That's pretty much it. That's how I take light trail photos and make it more interesting, add more light trails in an image. And yeah, I hope you like it. If you do, thumbs up, subscribe, and leave a comment, see what you like about it, what you don't, and go for it. All right, thanks so much, and see you in the next one. Thanks, bye.